Hey Aquarius, how's it going everybody? Welcome to Blue Mountains Tarot. This is your general reading for the first half of February, 1st to the 15th. These are general, keep that in mind. If you are interested in a personal reading, I do offer them. You can contact me below in the description box. Thank you so much everybody for your likes, your shares, your comments, your support on the channel. I appreciate it. Happy birthday to all my fellow Aquarians. I hope you guys are enjoying your birthdays. Let's take a look here. What's the energy for Aquarius? First half of February. What's the message for Aquarius? What is going on with Aquarius? Okay. I get this vibe here that you jumped a little too quickly at first, okay? I think that something here is either reminding you or teaching you that when things get really heavy, hectic, and fast, Aquarius, you kind of have learned, like, I can't, I gotta listen to my intuition, and sometimes that takes a bit of time. Although it can happen very quickly and spontaneously, I think that some of you are, you're realizing that you don't want to have regrets about making decisions that are going to kind of let you down, especially if it comes in the form of emotional connection or love. We've got the Queen of Cups, the Five of Cups, the Seven of Cups. So I think that some of you are saying, okay, maybe you feel good about someone or something, but you're also saying, I've had that feeling before. And is that me speaking, or is that this person truly showing you their true colors? Are they what they seem to be? Because some of you kind of jumped quickly, or you jumped to the conclusion that this was the right thing to do, the right person to be with. And this can happen if you really want, let's say you really want to find love, you really want a relationship, you really want a job, whatever that energy is for you, Aquarius. Sometimes you're like overly excited or overly optimistic, and it makes you move quite quickly. Okay, let me see something here. The High Priestess, what's this energy around? Yeah, there's that fast moving energy. See, Knight of Wands. It's also saying to let that situation or person kind of come to, like, let them do the running, if you will. You can step back here and just listen or observe, or allow your intuition to continue speaking to you what it is that you're in here. You could have felt rushed. You could have had somebody come in a bit of a fast-paced energy that pushed you forward very quicker than you were, you realized, oh, something changed here. What's this Five of Cups? The Nine of Cups. Yeah, you thought something was, this was going to be what you really wanted. This person makes me happy. This person shows me a lot of love and happiness and excitement and joy, but it's followed by this sense of regret or loss or grief because things didn't quite go the way. When you're moving so quickly, you could have missed some signs. You could have missed, or you overlooked your own intuition. What's this Knight of Wands? Clarify this. The Hierophant. Okay? Jumping to like quick commitments, jumping in, committing to something. The Knight of Wands is not the most committal of energy. It runs after its feelings. It wants to get things very fast. And you can't necessarily, that doesn't form a strong foundation when we rush through situations. So we put our faith into a situation. We believed in something or someone. We thought, oh, this showed up for you because it really, at the moment or in the moment, you're like, I found something or someone that makes me feel happy, and it was a quick conclusion, a quick assumption, a quick movement forward here to sort of make this connection faster than maybe was best for you. What is this person's intentions or feelings towards Aquarius or this situation? King of Cups. You have the King and Queen of Cups. So they really did have a lot of feelings for you, Aquarius. They really did express a lot of, maybe this is what was making you feel so good, was how much they expressed their feelings, their love towards you, that they had the same sort of outlook on things. They wanted something stable, secure, that you guys may have talked about marriage or something of that nature. So this person definitely came in very quickly with, it's so nice to hear what you're saying, Aquarius, because that's what I want, vice versa. This makes me happy to meet you. This makes me happy. I feel good with you. There's something that you guys commit to each other quite quickly. There were a lot of things here, Aquarius, that, there's a lot to a person, right? We're very complex. There's a lot of options to people. There's a lot of decisions and things to people. And there were things here that you thought maybe checked off more boxes than you realized. You may have, it's like that 5 of Cups, 7 of Cups, Queen of Cups. You fell in love, or you felt very, very good about all these things. Everything seems to feel good, look good, but then you realize that something isn't quite what it seems in certain areas within this person or this connection. Maybe they recognize that in you. Roles can always be reversed. Clarify this 7 of Cups. See? 5 of Pentacles. It's like all of a sudden maybe some of you got breadcrumbed. You were no longer included in some of the things in life that you thought you were developing with this individual. It's like, I thought if we were spending time together and you have connection, then why are you feeling left out? Why are you having to feel maybe unincluded in some of the decisions or choices that are taking place? So this is the thing. You see where you were, all of a sudden it goes from 9 of Cups, King of Cups, to this 5 of Pentacles. It's like, why do I feel like I'm having to ask, or, why are we drifting apart? Why is this person kind of maybe breadcrumbing you or something of that? What's the Queen of Cups feeling at this moment? What's this love? You guys, something definitely felt right. Something happened very quickly. 6 of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. So you've gotten clear on, what this person is willing to, at first they seemed very generous. they seemed very giving because you have the Six of Pentacles from the Five. So you got very clear, and you made you you realized here that you were maybe starting to give more than you were receiving. You were starting to get more involved. You were starting to offer up more of yourself, your life, your emotions. You were giving maybe more than you were receiving here, Aquarius. And I think some of you kind of got the clear with that Ace of Swords. You're sort of like, oh, okay, I see now what this is. Why there's something that's no longer like the motion, the flow has been interrupted. It is making you realize here, Aquarius, that you do have a lot to give. Ace of Swords, Queen of Cups, Six of Pentacles. This is somebody that says, I have so much to offer somebody, and I deserve the same. I would like the same. I deserve what I'm putting out, kind of thing. You want kind of that fairness. You want justice. You want balance. Let me just see something. Excuse me. What's this clarity? What's the clarity? Clarify more of that. Ace of Swords energy, the decision, the clarity about, it's like a realization here for Aquarius. What is this? The Seven of Swords. Yeah, you're sort of getting things not going the way you thought they were, and you realize that you're not being totally this person's not being transparent with you. This person's not being fully clear, and sort of, it's not adding up. It's a card of, you maybe caught them in a lie. Seven of Swords. You may have caught this person in a lie, feeling taken for, okay? So there's a quick realization here, there's a quick learning that something isn't what it seems. And maybe that's why it happened so quickly, because it's almost too good to be true. It's too good to be too strong at once, all at once. No doubt, again, King of Cups, I think this person started off with a lot of feelings, or at least emotional expression. They were willing to, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it continues on that way. There could be a little bit of energy here, Aquarius, that somebody, it's like, let me kiss it better. So if you were going through loss, grief, a past relationship, something that you were still contending or dealing with emotionally, it's like this person gave you the impression, let me make that feel better for you. You're in, you'll be better off, or it's like helping. It's a false sense of healing, because the healing has to happen within yourself, and the closure, the healing, the forgiveness of whatever you were still emotionally struggling with. And so this person may have made you feel so good it almost erases the difficult side of life, the challenging parts of other emotional connections, or things that were still pulling on your heart, pulling on your emotions. And I think this person, whether it was intentional or not, it was like, don't worry, you'll be good, you'll be fine, I'm here for you, I'm supporting you, I've got feelings for you. It's your sense of like, let me kiss that boo-boo better type of thing. And it's not the case. You realized here that that's not exactly how this was supposed to go for you. You still have to deal with something ultimately to get full closure, or to pull yourself out of that. It's moving on. Eight of Wands from what? Let me see. Eight of Wands, moving on from, can you please clarify this? It's like you're wanting to. The Hermit, okay? Maybe fully being alone, fully being in your own. This is something that may be saying here, Aquarius, don't move too quickly. You need some alone time. You need to be in your solitude. You need to think about your path, your future, how your life is going to look. So this person could have shown up as a bit of a lesson with that High Priestess, to teach you something, to make you realize something, to, for you to really follow your intuition. So this is about you moving on to really being okay with your own self, with your solitude, being free. There's a bit of a glare here, guys, with the window. Okay, so you have Virgo. I like the Hermit. To me, with that Virgo is like almost as though you have to do a little bit more detail and perfection of your own self, your own path. You've got to get things just right for yourself to be able to move on. Because something you got caught in the rapids kind of thing. You got rushed into the emotional rapids. And yeah, you may have met someone here, or you connected with a situation that was very loving and supportive, and you'll be okay. But ultimately, this person can't heal your scenario. They can't heal your wound or heal your emotional past. That was wishful thinking, and you end up ultimately, still feeling alone in a way, because when they don't show up, or when they change, or when they, this person may have said to you, Aquarius, I can't get emotionally that this deep, because you've got some things going on. Roles can be reversed, whoever that fits for. So they realized, or they witnessed, or they saw, like, maybe someone here hasn't been alone in a long enough time. And so again, some of you are realizing, with the Ace of Swords, the Queen of Cups, Six of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, you're going to end up kind of short selling yourself or this person if you're not ultimately clear and ready to truly give and or receive. So I don't think this was necessarily an ill intent person. For the most part, there does seem to have some compassion or empathy or emotional concern and feelings, but there's a bit of see, when we're not secure, we're not good on ourselves, or not good with ourselves rather, when we're not like completely clear and free from past, we can start to feel, oh, this person's not here for me, because there's still weakness there. There's still a sense of emotional sensitivity, not quite fully clear and strong through something. So it's almost like someone saying, yeah, I'm good. I've processed my grief. I've processed, I'm moving through this, I'm fine. But when you're starting to feel Five of Cups and you're having a little bit of grief, regret, sadness, because this other person didn't show up, it could bring in some old memories. It could be bringing in, like, that's what the last person did to you. They left you hanging. They left you, they weren't there for you. So there's something here that's not quite complete. And there's something that is saying, I think that High Priestess with the Hermit is really, really like a lot of deeper lessons, deeper healing, deeper wisdom, to be in a place where you feel that sense of safety and security in your own, and you can recognize when something's ultimately for your well-being, your highest good, your intuition, you're listening, I think our intuition's always speaking to us. But when you're rushing into something, again, you're trying to quickly establish something to maybe avoid or release or lessen the pain, there's something too fast here. The Hermit takes his time. The Hermit goes within and really thinks things through. So now you have a chance to do this, Aquarius. You have a chance to really sit within yourself, get comfortable in your own skin, get comfortable with where you're heading. Again, you also have the Hierophant. So you have a lot of like this spiritual connection or wisdom or deeper, it could be about you. Maybe you need to kind of get a little more on the path of your own spiritual connections, yourself, within yourself. Let's take a look here. 8 of Cups, fully walking away. The Hierophant, or the Emperor. So fully walking away or letting go of something or someone that might have a bit of a hold on you, Aquarius. You've got Pisces, Virgo, Taurus here. Let's see what the wisdom of the Tao says. Let's see what the wisdom of the Tao says. See, sometimes when you try to move on and you move on quickly here, sometimes these are very purposeful because it makes you realize that, again, Queen of Cups, Ace of Swords, I don't need this right now. What am I thinking? What am I doing? I don't need to put myself through this. You know, I need to really spend time alone. So you needed something. It's like the sweetness, you know, this person, again, it's like you eat the candy, the sweetness of something that makes you feel good, and then you're like, oh no, this doesn't go well. I got sick, or you know, and you're like, I don't need this. I need to realize what's best for me. So you needed a little bit of this, maybe, Aquarius, to realize that, okay, it was really good in that when the moment was high, when the sugar is high, but when you have the crash, you realize just how exhausting or tiring or, you know, emotional it does, right? What it does to you, and you realize here, you get the truth to your emotions and what you're really, you realize what you're giving, what you're worth, and so you don't need this at this time. It's to get in touch with you. Let's see what this says. Inaction is the best action. Your current situation is in harmony with the course of nature. Everything is as it should be. Accept this and do nothing. Focus on learning and experiencing. Allow things to unfold. It's very interesting because you have this wise hermit. Same energy there. And that's the thing, is that maybe some of you felt you needed to do something very fast to see change, to try to move ahead, to try to, you know, where it's like, this is saying to sit still, no action per se. 8 of Wands, that's your first card. Fast moving action. You felt like you needed to take action to move along with something to help you, you know, you think it's going to be for the better. And in the moment there was some really loving, strong energies there that ultimately somehow let you down, disappointed you, made you feel left out, created some more guilt or regret. And then you wake up to your emotions here saying, you understand the truth about, you get clarity on it. It's like a bit of a hangover. You're like, oh my gosh, I've seen here. You're seeing clear through that 7 of Cups. It's like the rose-colored glasses came off. Something was going to be a smooth transition if I just move quickly through it, and then you realize, nope, it didn't. Okay, Aquarius, I'm going to leave it there. I hope this reading helps. Thanks again for all of your support. I appreciate it. Have a great day, guys, and I will see you soon. Take care.